Hello, my darlings. So we are, as you can see, in week number 4 already of our distance learning. And we're on day 1. Today is April 13th. I hope you had a great weekend. We're doing our morning work, 31.1, and math, our WPW 116, okay? So if you need to pause and get those things ready, go ahead and do that, and then come on back. All right, this is normally your independent work in the mornings, but just so if your parents are busy and you had any questions, we are going to go along and try to answer those questions. So the first row of problems, as you can see, is subtraction. You have 3-digit 561 minus 357. So why don't you guys go ahead and pause me, and I'm going to write the problems down. You solve them while I'm being paused, and come back and then check and see if you got them right, okay? So go ahead and pause and then come back. Thanks. All right, I see you are back. Let's take a look at the first problem that you solved. Did you notice there was more on the floor? 7, you can't take out of a 1. So you had to go next door, didn't you? So you crossed out the 6, leaving 5 behind, and you brought it over to the 1's place. And I think that you put a 4 if you got it correct. 5 take away 5 is 0. We do put that placeholder because we have some hundreds. 5 minus 3 is 2. So if you got yourself 204, give yourself a little smiley face, okay? More on the floor? No, there's not. There's less. So you don't need to don't need to regroup. So if you got it correct, you said 9 minus 2 is 7 because 7 plus 2 is 9. 2 take away 7. Did you say 5? That was a trick question because there is more on the floor. 7 is greater than 2. So you should have gone next door, borrowed 10 more, or 100 actually, 10 tens, and now you have 12 tens, take away 7, and that should have been 5. 1 less than 3 gave you 2. If you got 257, give yourself a smiley. So now you got 758 minus 466. Let's see how you did. Did you have to regroup? No, because 6 is less than 8. That makes 2. Did you have to regroup the tens? Yes, you did, because 6 is greater than 5. There's more on the floor. So you went to the hundreds place, brought that over, joined it with the 5 tens to make 15 tens. Did you get 9? Good. And 6 take away 4, I go 4, 5, 6. That makes 2. Great job. Okay, and then the last one was 871 minus 635. Did you have to regroup ones? 5 is greater than 1. Yes, you did. So you went right next door to the tens place, leaving 6. Now you have 11, take away 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, so 1 more would be 11. 6 take away 3, that's one of your doubles. If you add 3 plus 3, you get 6. 8 take away 6, 2. So check your work. And now you're going to be skip counting by hundreds, okay? Well, it looks like they gave you the 200, I think, from what I can see here. So what comes right before 200? What comes before 2? 1. So you just continue all the way down, okay? 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What does a 1,000 look like? Well, it looks like a 10 with 2 zeros, right? So what do we call that? We call that 1,000. So go ahead and pause, finish that up. Then you're going to be illustrating the words. Okay, I take it you're back from writing that. This is statue. So you're going to go ahead and draw a statue, whatever kind of statue you want. If you want to get really fancy and do, what's that statue in New York Harbor? The Statue of Liberty. You can try that. Igloo. You're going to draw an igloo, which is what? It's an ice house. So if you want to keep it real simple, you start out like that, but then you can draw, I might not be doing it correctly, but an igloo, an ice house, okay? So however you choose to draw that igloo, okay? If you want to shade it in because you're looking in and it's dark. And then that one is jewelry. So if you want to draw a necklace, if you want to draw a bracelet, a watch, whatever you want to do to make jewelry, okay? So you can pause and then come right back. Okay, so let's take a look at the sentence. It's Louis got glue stuck in his hair. That's your clue. So read the words down below. Go ahead and read those out loud while I erase. A little louder, please. There, that's good. Now I can hear you. Okay, good. So, which word do you think would come first? Well, you're looking for the capital, right? Good. So it would be as. So go ahead and put a number 1 for as. Louis got glue stuck in his hair. He's as rubbed his soon through home as shampoo hair. We know the last word is hair, right? And we know the first one is as. Well, what would you do if you got glue stuck in your hair? You get home, right? And as soon, good. Soon gets a number 2. Soon looks like this. That would get a number 2. As soon as, I guess I could be writing these, as soon as what? He's, as soon as he's where? As soon as he's home. That would be number 5, and don't forget the comma. As soon as he's home, what is he going to do? What should you do? Rub. What are you going to rub? Shampoo. So give that a number 7 so you can write it in your journal later. Rub shampoo through. That would be number 8. His what? His hair. Good. Give hair a number 10, okay? And then don't forget when you're copying it into your journal, give it a period, okay? So you can pause if you'd like and finish up that page, write your sentence, and then come on back. And we're going to do your math, RWPW 116, okay? So I'll see you in a jiff. All right. I'm assuming you're back. You got back so quickly, I wasn't even able to clean my board. My goodness, you guys. Alrighty, faster than a speeding bullet. Okay, so you have your math out, 116, 117. We'll go over a little bit of it together, but you guys could, I'm sure, do it pretty independently. Okay, so it's a new unit. You should probably head it, just so you stay in the habit of heading your paper, even though you're not going to drop this off. All right, your parents are going to check off that you have completed this. My dry. We're still in day 1, week 1, all that stuff. Okay, so you are subtracting multiples of 100. So do you guys remember, they did the first one for you, but you've done this before. This is review, isn't it? So because it's review, I'm going to do 1 with you, and you're going to be able to do the rest by yourself, okay? So remember that the 10s and 1s are going to be subtracted by zeros, which doesn't affect them. So I would just circle the 10s and 1s, copy them there, and then you're only subtracting the hundreds. 8 minus 3 is 5, correct? Good. So you are going to be doing all of that yourself, but we can take a look on the second page at the word problem, okay? So the word problem, I'll just help you through that. Sarai, whatever her name is, has 441 photographs. You should circle that. She gives some to the photographer. She gives some of the photographs to her sister now, so she gives the big unknown to her sister, and now she has 141 photographs. How many does she give to her sister? Okay, so basically, what do we do with that? Remember, because of the family of facts, the easiest way to find that out is by taking 441 minus what you know you have right there, okay? 1 take away 1, 4 take away 4, 4 take away 1. So your answer on that line would be 300 photographs, okay? So you guys go ahead and complete those 2 pages by yourself, and we will get back together for math in a little while, okay? So go ahead and finish up.